So this... What's... This Morgan Stewart says... Can't believe this has happened again. Kira did something similar to me and friends 2.5 years ago. And the baby bump pictures. And asked family to be godparents in a video. We realised it was fake when we never met Aurora Ray Jean, born on the 21st of the 9th, 23. Never thought she would do this again. Unbelievable.
Half years ago, so it happened in 2023.
So she's done it 2.5 years ago. Nanny Sands,
she had the bump, the pictures, and asked families to be godparents in a video. We realised it was fake. We never met Aurora Ray Jean, born on the 21st of the 9th, 2023. Never thought she would do it again.
Not a banana, thank you,
obviously
Victoria,
she wanted to get her money's worth out of the reborn doll. This shows a real level of sickness with the lies, the consistent lies. It reminds me of Ellie Williams. Now, this is the doll that she used, and on this occasion, what's happened recently, she actually fooled her boyfriend, her family, her boyfriend's family, all into thinking that not only...
How do you not know that's a doll? Seriously.
Was she pregnant? Not only did she have a gender reveal, but she also went on apparently to give birth to the baby.
Morning, Miss Red.
And send them
Morning,
loads of updates and pictures. She bought hundreds of pounds of baby clothes. Everybody was buying buggies, everything. So excited for this new addition to the family. And the whole time it was just one scam, and she's not faced any consequences legally for doing this. Kira Cousins from Airdrie in Scotland, the girl I did the video on yesterday.
Oh, so that's...
So I've seen you've reactivated your TikTok, so I've got a few questions.
Thank you, Miss Red.
Those up to you. I don't know. You're sitting jumping on to defend Jamie, right, to say that Jamie never knew and your family never knew. You strung that guy along for 9 months.
Jamie was the partner. So he was the so-called father to the baby.
He begged and pleaded with you to have an abortion, and you said no. You said no, because you told him you'd cancer, which you lied about and all. And he was like, well, if you've got this bad of cancer, then what if you die and the baby's left motherless? And you're like, no, I'm having it. He kept he begged and pleaded with you. Once he'd come into it, to be there, to ask you to come to your house. You were bamming the guy up. But now it's all come out. You want everybody to leave Jamie alone. Well, you've tortured that boy for a whole 9 months. Are you being serious? Even when you've wrote in your notes to post a statement, you've wrote it as if you're a fucking writer. This is how you can tell you're a pathological doughball. Instead of a medical
thank you,
you actually captioned your statement, discovering the doll,
yes, guys,
as if you're about to tell a story.
Thank you,
it's not a story. You've literally ruined people's lives. Do you think that boy is ever going to be able to trust another female again in his whole entire life? The guy in work that you used his Wayne's story as your aim, because we all know you were going to off your doll and pretend that it was a heart defect.
See, I don't know about, right, so as a father, right, the galaxy love, what I would say is, right, as a father, I've been a father twice. Yeehaw for the hats. Mind your business, thank you. As a father, a twice father, I would say on both occasions I've been fully involved within the pregnancies, the birth, the lot. I just don't know how any father that's involved would not understand that were a doll. Oh, I've got lots more videos. Don't you worry.
What is confided in you about? So you've traumatised him and all, but now all of a sudden, because people are questioning whether Jamie knew you want to jump on and defend him. Where was it defending him when you had the boy rattled up the high door, stressed out his banger, begging you to have an abortion? The times he's begging to come to your door, begging to see the baby.
Michelle.
You're making him take the baby a walk up the Kelpies, and it's a fucking doll. And now you're worried about his mental health in at the stadium. Are you actually for real?
Have I played this
and then you're saying you're going to come out and tell the story when the time is right. It's not a story. You're not a celebrity. You're actually an embarrassment.
Leon, we've got that as well.
To civilization. Like, I'll come out and tell the story when the time is right, etc. But it's not now. The right time to tell the story when
that's GC. That's not. We're going to see. She obviously did, because we've got a picture of him with the baby. Trudy, the doll. What did Trudy?
When you had the miscarriage and don't even think you were actually pregnant, it would have been right at that point in time. I'm not telling the fucking lie at all. Are you crazy? Reactivating your TikTok to write that statement and caption it. Discovery of the doll.
This girl abandoned a kid. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm not going to talk of people's things, but mad.
See if you thought that you doing that has made it any better.
I don't know this girl, so
I don't think there's any help in this world for you. I really don't.
No, it wasn't. You're going to see. Watch. There is no. So this is from this Kira Cousins. She's done a statement. Trying to clear her name up, but it says discovering the doll. In my own words, let's set this straight for the aunt or cousin that seems to be giving it bell tinker, thinking they know. I was still in bed when my own mother came into my room, stormed in and found it to be a doll, and shouted downstairs. Prior to this, it's true, I had been keeping myself away from literally everyone. Went into my own bubbles, didn't want anyone around at all. The next I know, I was sitting against my door, wouldn't come down to be confronted by all the family that had been assembled. I was never in the shower or toilet. My family then sat me down and asked me what had happened earlier in my pregnancy, which I will come out and address when I'm also ready to do. Don't for 1 minute think either they let me away with half of this. They haven't. Can I just...
Peter Cousins and Bonnie Lee's story. If you have... There is no guarantee. Peter Cousins and Bonnie Lee's story. If you haven't felt... There is no guarantee. Peter Cousins and Bonnie Lee's story.
That's crap.
If you haven't fell down this rabbit hole yet with the fake baby,
Morning, Pollyanna.
you're welcome. Here's something for your Sunday afternoon. I just saw Becca Smith post about this. Love you, girl. Thank you. So, this girl called Kira Smith is pregnant. This is her with a fake baby bump. She's sobbing at her gender reveal, swinging on her man's arm. And the reason that she chose to make the baby a girl, because it was a doll,
good morning,
was because her boyfriend Jamie's mum had 3 grandsons and really wanted a girl. Here she is posting on Snapchat, my girlie's Xmas wardrobe. Here she is pretending the baby's kicking. Here is the baby.
It does, doesn't it?
Bonnie Lee. She told Jamie, the dad, that he was
don't look real,
not allowed into any hospital appointments, and she went into labour in the middle of the night and just disappeared and come back. She did go to the hospital because she filmed herself with the car seat walking out of the hospital, but she said she'd done it on her own and everybody felt bad for her. She also said the baby had a hole in its heart as well. Now, I've been watching some videos, and apparently she went to her friend's house, and in the house she was like snapping, not letting anyone near, but she wanted the attention because she was taking it to her workplace and showing the doll off. It was a reborn doll that apparently you could feed, and it shit a minute after. But like apparently this Jamie was feeding this baby and everything. And then it come to a point where someone said she's really cold. Is that a doll or something? And she took it straight to the hospital. Jamie, the dad, dropped them off at the hospital. And she said you can't come in, and he thought fair enough. Jamie also wants the DNA test at this point. So on top of saying that the baby was cold, and the hospital said that she needed wrapping up, kept warm, she also knew what she was doing, because if the baby's got mucus on the chest, they can't take a DNA test. So she also come back and said the baby's got mucus on the chest.
Morning,
so
Rebecca.
We couldn't take a DNA test. This is one of the pictures, says perfection. Now, a lot of people are saying, how did you not know? How did you not know? I mean, I'm confused.
The DNA says... Fuck off, you lot. Seriously, you lot. Don't start that shit.
Used as how the dad didn't know. Like feeding it and feeling it, would it not breathe like the baby reborn's breathe?
I think the baby... the baby's cold. Let's put him near the fire just to keep the baby warm. No, you can't put him there, it'll melt.
Breathe. I don't know. But apparently she got caught by the mum or the sister. She was scrolling on her phone and the doll was just at the end of the bed and the mum's walked in. Can you imagine? People are saying she needs help and some people are saying she needs prison. I think she needs prison.
Put some sun cream on that baby. No. Open the freezer, quick.
you get help in prison.
Mockingbird!
With, like, mental issues.
Thanks, Mockingbird.
It's so weird. Like, she's going into so much detail on these voice notes, talking about how she was pooing herself because she was in early labour, how she was wearing nappies because she had so much blood. Like, textbook, she'd Google search
what happens every length.
After birth. She had researched it, and she was now telling everybody this and this and this. So they were kept at arm's length from the baby at all times, apart from Jamie, who didn't know any better, the dad. But everybody else was kept at arm's length. So she's just telling all these stories, and you're gonna believe it, aren't you?
What an iceberg.
What do you guys think? Kira Cousins.
I think she's
the ongoing deception of Kira Cousins.
So this is another awareness page. The ongoing deception of Kira Cousins, lies, attention, and the real impact. We're just giving you, Mockingbird, thank you, love. We're just giving you, what I'm doing with these videos, giving you the whole fucking picture that I can, because you'll see bits and bats. Was Jamie's eyes painted as well? I don't know.
Lies, attention.
Baby's poorly. I think we need to phone a doctor. No. Just go to the toy shop.
And the real impact on others. Kira Cousins has been at the center of controversy. But this behavior isn't new. Those who've known her know. This pattern has followed her for years. A string of lies, manipulation, and attention-seeking that's finally come to light. What's especially upsetting is how far those lies have gone. Kira falsely claimed to have cancer, a cruel act that disrespects every single person and family who's had to face the real pain of that illness. There are people who fought hard battles, some who've...
So she faked cancer. Alison, good morning. She faked cancer. She faked a baby 2.5 years ago as well, and she's been caught out on this one.
Survived, and others who've lost their lives.
Ellen,
to use such a serious condition for attention is beyond wrong. Then came the fake pregnancy. For 9 months, she misled a young man, making him believe he was about to become a father.
You can't hear!
Come on!
Can you imagine actually paying this money out for a baby reveal as well? To go through the charade? It's f***ing mad. He must have known it. Well...
And don't listen to them about, like... I was getting induced anyway on the 20th, right, because the Wayne has a hole in her heart, right, and don't listen to them about, like, centiles and stuff, because I had a scan last week and they're like, she's £4, like, something, she's £5.4, right, that was only last week. Like, don't listen to them about that. But I was getting to because she had a hole in her heart, and she still does, but she's fine, luckily. Like, they just need to monitor her and see, like, what comes of it. But I was getting to and on Wednesday I was like, there's something no right, like, I couldn't keep a hand on. I was like, I'm going into fucking labour right now, and like, see, when I say your body starts clearing out, like, you're spewing, you're shitting for Britain, like. And then that was me on the Wednesday. They were like, you're in early labour. My waters broke at 2 this morning, and I had her by 46 minutes past 2. So I was in early labour, right, so like I was 2 centimetres, right, last week when they checked, and they were like, it's fine, like, you're getting induced anyway, don't worry about it. And then Wednesday I went, and I went from 2 to 4, then I went from 4 to 5, and then last night I literally went like straight to 10, but it was like a few days in early labour, and then like my actual one for my waters breaking to her being here was 46 minutes. It's fucking mad. Like, and it's like a conveyor belt in there. It's as soon as they can get you out. Like, I had her at 2:40.
Julie, thank you. Cousins, ex-friend.
So all these notes and stuff, they're going to probably explain bits, but to read all these notes and stuff, if you want to go down this awareness protection account, has got all this stuff on it. So is Illuminati. Mad. Illuminati's in chat there, so they've got all stuff on there as well. If you really want to start going down all this stuff, but we've got a lot to play on it.
Speaks out pause or screenshot to see the extent of Kira's lies, and she was convincing. Kira hid the reborn doll from her own family member, who works as a social worker. Everyone thought as she would not let them touch the baby, that Kira was just an overprotective first-time mom.
Apparently it's not...
Kira even went to the extremes of texting Jamie, the supposed baby actual reborn doll's father, saying that the baby had passed away. Messages between Kira and ex-friend.
Mad. You can read, like I say, you can read these on the awareness page, but...
Imagine his heartbreak when he found out there was no baby, only a doll.
Don't know how you're going to...
That kind of emotional manipulation isn't just cruel. It's
look, so look, this is, I take it this is the Jamie, the dad, right? Who she's saying didn't have anything to do with it all. Well, he's holding it there. He's holding the baby there. So how could he not know? I'm sorry, but even the warmth of the baby, etc., you'd know, wouldn't you? If you've ever held a newborn baby, they've got a smell, a warmth about them. You know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad to think that he's saying that he didn't know. Mel, maybe Rebecca, but still, short. They can't feel that real, surely. Do you know? It's honestly, I'm lost.
It's also deeply disrespectful to anyone who's faced miscarriage, infant loss, or struggles with infertility. Many believe this isn't a case of mental illness that needs hospitalization. It's deliberate manipulation that deserves accountability. People are angry, and rightfully so. This isn't just drama. It's deception that's hurt families, partners, and communities.
Well, maybe gossip, yeah, maybe. But I just find it really, me personally, you know, I'm just speaking on a personal level. As a dad twice, I find it really hard to believe that anybody would not instantly go, hold on a minute, you know, even rub the hand on the cheek, you know what I mean, or sort of touch I just... That's how... Look, so this is Kira used AI on the doll too. This is her using AI on the doll. Yes, this is on Illuminati. I mean, that's mad, isn't it? Shazza, good morning.
For anybody that's going to ask, how did you know it was a doll?
Mad,
I could tell.
Crazy.
Like,
it's the lot, isn't it? Every emotion there.
Like, shut the fuck up, because you weren't there. You weren't involved. Like, you don't know how she was acting. Like, we just thought she was being an overprotective mum. And for the people that are going to say, like, I think she needs help. No, she doesn't. She needs jail. She needs... like something bad to happen to her. And
I suppose, yeah, because you're right, we Explorer, because we now know it's fake, instantly looking, we're automatically looking for its fakeness, aren't we? I suppose if you didn't know from a distance, you might go, oh, right, okay. It's a very short video, so you might do that, but from a distance. But fucking crazy.
Like, the way she has made Jamie and his family feel, the way she has made her own family feel. I've got text messages for her auntie that lives in Wales saying, I sent £500 up because I couldn't make the gender reveal. Like, how do you think she feels?
Do you know who I feel sorry for? If they've nothing to do with it, right? And they genuinely were, you know, because someone said he was a first-time dad. To be a young guy and the love of your life is having your baby, or you think so, and then the dad of that child that's not there, that's for him to actually find out, then, I mean, that's got to be an almighty to the system. An almighty shock. If he wasn't, they were together. I can't believe that he didn't know anything about it. I can't, not from just first initial thoughts. But let's just take it that he didn't. Let's just say he didn't know. Yeah. Let's say he didn't know. I'm just going on both sides here. If he didn't know, that must be one hell of a fucking shock and awful to have to live with after. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, Hayley. I can't explain. Morning, Casey, mate.
Believing that she was going to be a great auntie. She doesn't need any sort of help. She needs jail.
Grieving something he never had, yeah, exactly.
I kind of want
he
Jamie
begged her to get termination. So, unbothered, good morning. So he begged her to get termination. So someone's saying that they were like, it was a one-off, they want together sort of thing. It were a one-off, one-night stand job. Right,
in court to get her done for emotional damage that she's caused him. She doesn't need any.
You're going to see that in a bit.
I wonder where she is right now, and I wonder where that doll is.
Mad.
I just can't believe it.
Not just yet, Randy.
I already feel like such a fool, like, for
I'll
no
open boxes after we've played the videos.
A real life doll, like, she must have paid like close to £1,000 for it. So like, no, you couldn't really tell. You couldn't tell at all. It
is massively crazy.
And she wouldn't let you, like, so it would be like, you need to look at the car seat, feel like there. The closest I got to her.
It's for 1 minute. Okay, reindeer. So I want everybody to like see it, you know what I mean? See everything we can. Morning, reindeer.
Morning. This is going to be Bonnie when she's in high school. Or whatever the fucking kid's name.
You see, you're ruining it. I've got that video. Get out. Reindeer.
Was when she opened the door, and I just looked in, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's so cute!" And
now.
I wish I had realised. I really wish I had. But if I'd realised when she was in my house, then I don't know what would have happened. I would have probably went crazy. So I'm glad I kind of never found out that when she was in my house, because I don't know what would have happened.
I could have got a uni for that.
But she doesn't need any
we'll let
help.
people in the boxes after I play the videos on this. If people want to get in and talk on it. Have this say.
And I'm shite at TikTok. I don't know how to upload all the pictures and all that. So I'll try and do that. If I can't. It's all on my Facebook anyway. But I felt like I had to make this because everybody is tagging me and shit. And I just want people to know that I was no involved in it whatsoever.
What was the motive, Talia? That's a good question, actually. What was the real motive?
Just
thank
deflated.
You.
I feel like I'll not be able to trust anybody for a long time. If they tell me, like, they are pregnant, I'll be wondering, like, is it a doll? Is it real? Like, she is fucked up. She's an actual demon. I hope I never see her again.
A demon.
You want to talk about another mess? Kyra Cousins. Not only did she pretend about the big C, but she also pretended to be pregnant.
Just want you to get a full idea of what's going on.
Let me tell you, that is pure manipulation, and what she put that poor lad through. That thought he was a dad, bought a fucking reborn doll and made out it was a baby. Like, are you having a laugh? Is this the level of manipulation we're coming to on this app? It's absolutely disgusting. What about all them people that have cancer?
Morning, proud mama boys.
What about all them
Morning,
people that can't have children, that are suffering with infertility, that have had struggles, IVF?
She was showing scam pictures.
How can people sit on this fucking app and do this to people? It's an absolute disgrace. What is going on? The level of manipulation and the level of deceit is unbelievable. Not only have you got all the begs, you've got all these messes on here pretending that they're pregnant and have got cancer and that are ill. No wonder why people feel not heard and believed. It's absolutely disgusting. And she ain't got mental health.
Morning, John.
She's just a fucking
Bugs, good
weirdo.
morning.
I'm going to have to go and lay down in the dark room. I'm very annoyed at this situation. I can't have children. I can't believe anyone could go to this deceit. And happy mental health, everyone. And if this has affected you in any way, please feel free
The sad thing about this is, right, that this girl has done all this deception and lying, and a lot of people are going to be upset with her, etc., for different reasons. She's going to make loads of money out of this. She's going to make a load of money out of it. Kate, good morning, love. Crackers. I remember when. So these are some of the texts from Kira Cousins, just showing that you should be able to read them. They're showing that some of the conversations going on. I remember when I lost my mind. There was Can you read that? It's been a challenging and heartbreaking couple of days regarding baby Gardner. Jamie and I have had some time to talk with family and close friends to share some information, and I feel now that as everyone's checking in and asking, we share the news of our beautiful princess. Thankfully to the midwives and sonographers, these last few tests have picked up something that breaks our hearts. Grieving that healthy baby we thought we would have, but knowing soon she will still be in our arms. They let us know baby G has one congenital heart defect. This means that she will be born with it at birth and will be present, not sadly, in her adult life. The condition is known as complete balanced atrioventricular septal ASVD something. Which means she has had the middle of her heart as it didn't develop and form the correct way. And it's been this way since the stages of pregnancy. Fuck's sake, she even believes her own shit. While the ventricles leak the blood that should be pumping around her body, heart struggles. Not while this is terrifying for us both as parents. So she's involving him in this conversation. She's put this statement out as if they're together, as if they both know this, as if they both got the news and they both believe it. Now, while this is terrifying for us both as parents, we can't begin to understand what lies ahead for us both and our two families, the pain, etc. our girl will go through, and questioning what type of life she may have. We need to hope and pray when she arrives again, we will find out more answers, and pray that while it's highly likely this is the only issue there will be. I mean, that picture, you wouldn't know, would you? From that, you're just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. Without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But now that doesn't look real. Wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just look at the debt. All warm and wrapped up today, equally as cute. Thanks, great gran and granddad, for my chair. I'm even opening my eyes to start being nosy in it. The fuck? What the actual fuck? Bex. Second time, Chloe, yes.
More on pregnant.
Oh.
So, this is Kira at her own gender reveal.
Gender reveal, everyone, for a baby doll.
Fanny at a gender reveal for a doll. But at the time, believing I was being supportive for a friend. Then she also went to a wedding with a fake bump. Then she said that the baby had heart problems. And then she was buying the baby clothes. And then the mum and gran bought the £1,000 pram.
We might get a bit of repetitiveness going on, right, with some of these videos, but I just want you, because if you go down that rabbit hole, you might not get the full gist of it. I think this is getting you full gist of how far this lady went and how much she lied about this shit. This is, honestly, it's just mad.
A video of the baby kicking. Then she posted on Facebook
now, you've all felt your bump when you're pregnant. You've all felt your bump. That's not. You're stuck at the bottom of your Illuminati. Fuck, it's crazy as fuck. Oh.
Thanks to the gran and great gran for buying her a chair. Then there was just more photos of
her name's Kira
and Bonnie Lee, this doll. Then in a few settings, the text messages are going to come up where she says that she had took Bonnie Lee to
the AI. This is the AI that she put out.
The hospital because she was cold, etc. Then all the blue chats that you'll see is me when I found out that it's a doll. That's her saying happy birthday to me. And then this is what her auntie's just sent me here. She thinks her mum was in it. And so they are. So
crackers. It's my Clarabelle here. Clarabelle, are you still here? Where are you, Claire? I don't need you in the box, just say you're here. Can I just say, Claire? We are not going through this. We are not going through having a doll. Okay? We are not having a doll. Okay? Just saying. My Claire now. I do not want you giving birth to a doll. Okay? We're too old for that shit. Please.
More on Pregnancy Gate Part 2. Where do I even start?
Come on.
Kira Cousins was meant to be my close friend. She told me she was pregnant. Sent me scans.
No, babies. No, absolutely not.
How tough it was.
You will not be getting up
a gender
today.
reveal.
Thank you.
We all believed her. Bought gifts. I really thought I was going to be an auntie again.
Like I say, you might
then
get a bit repetitive.
Then she messaged me saying the baby was born. You know? 1:30 a.m.
Oh, she's here now, look.
Even sent a Snapchat from Bonnie Lee.
Claire, we are not having a plastic doll, just so you know. Glove up, absolutely. Do not turn around to me and say I'm having an Annabelle.
With weight, name, the works. A video of her walking out of hospital with a car seat and everything. She brought the baby to mine. I picked her up. She strapped in the seat. Showed the baby off at her work. People were giving her money and congratulations.
Call it Barbie.
But no one was allowed to hold the baby. Not even her own mum. She said the baby had mucus. Couldn't open her eyes, but something felt off. Later, she deleted all photos, all messages.
Wear a rainmack, definitely wear a rainmack.
I added her ex on Snapchat and asked, "Is this a doll?"
No, Vix, no, apparently not. So Illuminati might be able to answer that. Morning, Shiv. Illuminati, no, I think they tried to get sectioned over it all, but it didn't work because it wasn't down to her mental health and stuff. It's some sort of other thing. Yes.
Yes.comma. She lied for months. To friends, to family. Even told the dad the baby died. We were all tricked.
Just a compulsive liar, yeah.
And it's left me questioning everything.
And it's not, like I said, it's not the first time she's done it. So she's done it before, and she lied about cancer as well. So, to what extremes, don't know. But you saw what extreme she went to when she was saying it's got a heart defect, etc. You know, that's like, she's thinking forward. You know, the so-called baby's born, it's got a heart defect. Everybody feels sorry for her. She starts asking for money, etc. That's where that were going, innit? If she'd have got away with it.
What the hell?
Bonnie Lee playing out with her best mates. Because that's what the baby was going to be called, Bonnie Lee. So this is Bonnie Lee playing out with her mates.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
The Bonnie Lee account. Let's talk about it. So if you don't know, somebody has set up an account, a TikTok account called Bonnie Lee. It's been set up in the last few days.
Whose pregnancy test was
it's
it?
kind of start line.
That's a fucking good question, Queen, right? So, who showed the pregnancy test? Who pissed on the thingy to show that a pregnancy test were?
And some of the misinformation that's going on. I'm paraphrasing, right? I can't remember.
The Flock just became a super fan. Thank you, Flock.
That she did. It wants to address some of the facts, and it claims
you can buy them positive. What?
To Kira.
Oh, I never. Do you know what? That's it. I'm quitting the earth. So you can fake a baby. You can fake a pregnancy test. Next, you're going to be telling me you can fake even doing it. Yeah. Wow. I suppose you can in a way. This life is mad.
No reason to think anything nefarious is going on there, but I don't know who's behind the account. Okay.
And the fake bump, of course, yeah.
There are 3 TikToks up right now. Now this account has tagged me, right? So before anybody comes out in the comments and says mind your own business, this account wants me to talk about this. It's tagged me, and it's like money. It's TikToks. I think probably because I did a TikTok that went quite viral. It's got about 300,000 views. Loads of people have seen it. So maybe the person behind that account thinks that I'm a good person to...
Right, tomorrow, everybody, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I am coming on Wednesday. I will be 6 months pregnant, okay? And I will... Jelly, not in my life, love. They don't need to my life. You speak for yourself, dear. Well, at least I don't think they have. I'm going to come on live and I'm going to have a Barbie for Christmas, okay? I'm going to give birth to Barbie for Christmas. And I want you all to support it. And I want the prams and a lot fucking buying for me.
To get the message out, right? So, some of the things that
it's the devil
addressing
nice.
Is
happy birthday to you
some
tomorrow.
Parts of the story or rumours.
You are, Claire.
It says
you're going to be the mummy,
right? So, for example, how the news came out that it was a doll. She wasn't in the shower or anything like that. She says that she was in bed.
Thank you, mums.
Sleeping, and her mum came in and saw that it was a doll, and she was shouted downstairs, and all the family were there. Okay?
It's proud, mum.
Another thing it wants to address is the people saying that she wasn't with
Bex, super fan, love. Thank you very much.
I won't name him, right?
Much appreciate it.
It's easy to find out.
Thanks, Bex.
So she's provided some screenshots from that guy's mum's Facebook account. One of them is from the
Mind your business.
Gender reveal.
Thanks, Mother Glasgow, love.
Refers to Kira as her son's girl. And another one is pictures from the wedding that they went to that I think most people will already have seen, right? I have no reason to think that these are faked. I don't think that proves anything, to be honest. Like, clearly they weren't together to the extent because she insists that he doesn't know. So how together were they? Because he didn't go to any appointments with her, he didn't go to the birth with her, and she was slating him to her friends and stuff like that. So at some point in the relationship or during the pregnancy, they've been trying to make her go at it. That's all that seems to prove. The other thing that they want to address is the auntie in Wales who apparently sent £500. And she says that's not true. The auntie sent her £20 and has provided a screenshot of what looks like a bank transfer for £20 and also some information about the auntie that doesn't make her look very good.
So this is about Kira Cousins' pumpkin spice, if you've just come in. I'm hoping somebody's probably screen recorded this morning so that you can maybe get a look at it. But Illuminati and the awareness pages have got all about Kira Cousins. But I would say you need to watch everything. Morning, Blaster. I don't know whether, it's about making your mind up. It's just about listening to it and seeing how crazy all this is, you know what I mean? So, but it's worth listening to, honestly. And there's a lot of text and stuff we haven't seen this morning. How you doing, Blaster? A lot of text and that we haven't seen. And don't do it if you're busy. Yeah, exactly, Illuminati. So Illuminati's there, look. We'll pin Illuminati. So they've got it on their page. There's lots of other pages that have got it as well. But it's worth a listen. It's worth listening to it. It's worth watching it. But don't get too deep into it because there's no you can change. Good, excellent. We saw you on your face, Blaster. Nice of you to put your face out so we know what you look like. Yeah, it was strange seeing you though. But yeah, it's a great Fraggle. You could have said 69.
Claims that she was scamming, that kind of thing. Here's the problem. This lassie could be telling the gospel truth. And no matter how many receipts she provides, you could never 100% believe
it. Good morning.
Because if she can use AI to make a reborn doll look like it's moving and crying and fake a hospital bracelet and all the rest of it, I have absolutely no doubt that it's within her skill set to knock up some screenshots. I'm not saying that's what she's done.
Don't be mortified, love.
Again, I've no reason to disbelieve the receipts she's already provided. But that doesn't mean she can't do it. And it doesn't mean she's not capable of doing it. She clearly is. Right?
Of course she is.
You're not ready for this.
So, this is unreal. This is the Stop laughing, you're making me laugh.
I've got actual tears. The tears are black.
No, absolutely, Mama, let's go. Top student. I hope she passes the GCSEs.
You're so.
So the grandmother speaks out. Don't normally do rants, but it feels like it needs to be said. Now my side of the story. Since you're airing your dirty laundry in public for the first time, I had met my youngest son's girlfriend. She was so drunk and off her face at the Unity Club. Was going to the toilet and asking me if I was going to do a line. I said, no, means no. I don't do drugs. She knocked drink over a few times. We went to bed in, and she fell twice. Not drink over a few times again. Total pollution of a person. A couple of months later, she was the one at 12ish. I am told she told me she was pregnant. Wonder why I reacted the way I did when she told me she was pregnant. After that, it has been lies after lies after lies, made up a story to lies to people. Compulsive liar, you call it. And messages me 100 times a day and screenshots them. Bring it on, hen. Morning, Joe. Madness. Don't know. She might be working else.
So I'm not usually one for doing a story time, but this genuinely needs addressed. It's been absolutely horrendous.
We've seen
Kira
that.
Cousins. For months, she's been at the centre of one of the wildest situations people have seen.
This is just for those that are
From
coming in
fake
now.
stories about cancer to pretending to be pregnant for 9 whole months. This isn't just attention seeking. It's manipulation at its worst. She made everyone believe she was expecting a baby. Even had a boy thinking he was about to become a dad. Then, after nearly a year of lies,
Just asking where you are.
he finds out it was never real. The baby was a doll. A full pregnancy faked for sympathy and control.
Yes, sweet cheeks.
It's hard to even imagine how that lad must feel. thinking he's going to be a father one minute, and finding out it was all made up the next. Meanwhile, people who fought cancer, lost children, or struggled to have families are watching this unfold, feeling sick that someone could use their pain like that. And somehow, she's walking around as if nothing's happened. No consequences. No accountability.
No, she's gonna
just
get
carrying on like it's another normal day. She's admitted to wearing a fake bump, to lying about miscarriages, and even claiming her imaginary baby had passed away. It's twisted.
Mad.
And what's worse, she knows exactly what she's doing. This isn't confusion or a breakdown. It's a pattern.
Can she be done
for this? She's done it her whole life.
I don't know whether... Is it a crime what she's done? Is it a crime? I don't know. I would have thought it would be a crime, but I don't know. I honestly don't know myself. Other people might be able to answer that. I don't know.
People are saying she doesn't need sympathy or excuses. She needs to face the reality of what she's done. Not another platform. Not another round of attention. Because at this point, it's not just lies anymore. It's cruelty. Kira Cousins. For months, she's been at the...
And don't listen to them about, like... I was getting induced anyway on the 20th, right? Because the Wayne has a hole in her heart, right? And don't listen to them about, like, the centiles and stuff, because I had a scan last week and they're like, she's £4, like, something... She's £5.4, right? That was only last week. Like, don't listen to them about that. But I was going to think she had a hole in her heart, and she still does, but she's fine, luckily. Like, they just need to monitor her and see, like, what comes of it. But I was getting to and on Wednesday I was like, there's something no right, like, I couldn't keep a hang down. I was like, I'm going into fucking labour right now. And like, see, when I say your body starts clearing out, like, you're spewing, you're shitting for Britain, like. And then that was me on the Wednesday. They were like, you're in early labour. My waters broke at 2 this morning, and I had her by 46 minutes past 2.
Fraggle.
So I was in early labour, right? So like, I was 2 centimetres, right, last week when they checked, and they were like, it's fine, like, you're getting induced anyway, don't worry about it. And then Wednesday I went, and I went from 2 to 4. Then I went from 4 to 5. And then last night, I literally went like straight to 10. But it was like a few days in early labour. And then like my actual one from my waters breaking to her being here was 46 minutes. It's fucking mad. Like, and it's like a conveyor belt in there. It's as soon as they can get you out. Like, I had her at 2:46. And
crackers.
Right, story
We've done that one.
Okay, so
we've done these.
Right, so that's it. Me and Jod were having a conversation.
Anyway, she's done it twice. Yeah,
and I was like,
she's done it twice. We're not gonna. We've done them
on the podcast today.
We've done that. We've
attention
done that.
seeking is.
We've done that.
Do you think Comic Cafe? Because I always think Comic Cafe.
Right, so if you want to talk on this subject, feel free. Feel free. Get in the box and talk about it if you want to talk about it. If not, we'll just move on. But if anybody wants to get in the box and talk on it, feel free. Yeah. Reindeer, did you want to get back in? Fraser wants to get in.
Hello, mate.
Sorry, Fraser. Can I just say this is Blaster? But well, I Blaster while we're talking on this subject, so we don't get.
I love it. Quick hi, though. It's a big reveal.
Big reveal.
Do you know what's really worrying? I know everyone says she's a fraud, she's a scammer, but there is a thing called delusional procreational syndrome, where people will go through the whole process of a pregnancy thinking that they genuinely are pregnant. It's quite a big thing.
Yeah, but surely she knew she was lying about it, so.
Listen, I honestly believe it did, but it highlights an actual condition that is out there that I think people sometimes, it's one of those things that you're probably never aware of, but there is a real condition called delusional procreation syndrome, and it's and when it comes to the point that they realise that the child is not there, it really impacts them massively.
But she's done this before. Fraser.
Yeah, I think
I'm fully aware of what she's like. I'm just saying that this should highlight an actual condition. Do you know what I mean? This isn't her having that condition. This is her, doing it for the money and everything else.
Bitch, you are.
What did she say?
I don't think Fran knows.
Also fake.
So, Chippy, I've only just come in.
Yeah.
Was she in a relationship with the lads?
Well, we're not sure. Someone's saying that it were a one-night stand, but he was. But there's pictures of him actually holding the baby as well. So when it was so-called born.
Surely, well, I suppose most newborns are asleep, aren't they? Quite a lot. So surely he would have known because the baby wouldn't have been breathing.
He wasn't involved in that point. That's the whole thing that people were saying. If you watch the videos that were
Sam, get back in if you want, love. I thought you didn't know you were in.
If you watch the videos that were sent with the baby moving, that's all generated. That's not real.
Right, okay, I literally just came in the last 5 minutes and
no, that's not real.
Did he know what was going on?
No, as far as he's aware.
What's generated, Fraser?
You see the picture with the baby flying and moving.
Oh, right, yeah, they haven't. Yeah.
And the same as the bit where the bump moves, that's underneath. That's not really the baby kicking. That was all created.
Jeepers.
So I think the point is, though, that with, and I don't know if people, it sounds crazy, but factitious disorder, which is what this kind of has all the hallmarks of, often people will be serially doing this. And because part of it is a compulsion to make up something that gets them the attention that they're craving for whatever reason. So a lot of times if someone's, say, making themselves ill, so it's like they're targeting themselves and making themselves, like, saying they've got cancer or whatever, they might have had an illness during childhood and they experience attention which they then didn't get after they'd healed, if that makes sense. So it's not an excuse, but just to kind of let people know, like, factitious disorder is really difficult to treat. There's not really medication.
Isn't that also Munchausen's?
It used to be called Munchausen's, it's now called factitious disorder. And there's several different types. So some people do it just for monetary gain, other people do it for attention, but essentially it's like a compulsion to do it. And it sounds like whether she believes it or not, she might not have insight, so she might not have, it sounds quite severe. So she might be lacking in insight enough to know that she's causing other people pain, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I know someone in the comments is saying she's been deemed mentally well, but it's very difficult to diagnose, because if you imagine someone that's that good at lying to medical professionals, then they're going to be lying to those medical professionals. And unless you can access all of the past history, which they would have done their best to kind of cover up, going around to different doctors and whatnot.
I just want to address Holly's comments. Nobody's under the impression that it's just a one-off. We've watched all the videos this morning. She's done it twice now, and she's lied about cancer as well. We know. Don't worry.
It's like that lassie that sorry, morning, Chippy. It's like that lassie that she got her ex done for grape, and then she went into the hotel and battered herself, and then said that she was gang raped by. Do you know what I mean? And the police believed her, and all these men were arrested, and it's bad because for all that just for attention. She's been locked up now, I think. But I don't even think she got very long.
So obviously so did her family know it was fake, or did they believe it was real?
No, Mum bought her a pushchair and everything.
Yeah, it was.
So she's not only led this poor lad and her own family and his family along for 9 months.
Not even her friends. Not even
her friends. She's obviously got gifts, maternity stuff. Surely this is fraud by deception. Can she not be?
No, because they're gifts.
If not prosecuted.
No, it's not. It's because they are gifts. She isn't used. So fraud by deception is a fraudulent act, knowing that it's not going to. So, for example, say you were raising for a charity, or you were raising money for anything like that. There is, then you can class that as fraud by deception.
So what about the maternity pay? Sorry, Jez. What about the maternity pay? Because clearly that's not a gift.
It all depends whether she'd actually gone through. It all
People are
depends.
saying she was just on
Depends
sex
what the
to get
motivation
maternity.
Yeah, I don't think she went for maternity pay. I'm pretty certain as well she didn't even put through for, if you look for it, a child benefit or a maternity grant, which you can gain from the government.
She took
Right,
6
okay.
weeks off sick.
Yeah. So there's no fraud. There's no fraud by deception, and because you are gifted them, and that's what they're classed as. There is no fraud there. And you have to understand, these people that continuously do it with Munchausen and also Munchausen's by proxy, that these people are fully aware of every single. So if you've got arthritis, they're aware of every single things that go with it and everything that goes side by side with it. They know the whole shebang. They are in their head. That's what they have, and they will go through it.
Do you think deep down in her mind, obviously she knew it was fake, but do you think part of her believed that she actually was?
I think she got to a point where she couldn't get out, and that's where she believed she was. I honestly believe there was a level there that she felt that it was that point where she generally thought she was in that scenario.
Mm-hmm. I think she set up for the end. She already knew.
Yeah.
Well, do you know the bit she put out about the baby having a heart defect? Do you think that were another line where she was going to go down the manipulation type? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the language she was using. One of her co-workers' son has this heart defect.
Yes.
That's where she got it from. She
Right.
used that exact situation.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It'd be someone around her that she is aware of that's had a baby that's had that or has a congenital condition or anything like that. They will then bring that into them. I mean, you look at the people that are kidnapped, right? They build a bond with their kidnappers, right? So then to them, they're no longer the bad person. They are in love with them.
Yeah, that's it. It's like even if it's not exactly that she would have been convinced herself necessarily, but she's just, that compulsion is so strong that she's just doing those things because she's driven to do it. Like I'm not saying it's the same thing at all, but it's like any kind of compulsion. It's just unfortunate that it's a really difficult disorder to treat, and therefore it's got a really bad prognosis and it damages a lot of people around them as well. But like the language that she used in that post about the baby's heart was kind of a giveaway, because they do tend to use lots of complicated language to make people convinced that they are for real, essentially.
Yeah.
Do we feel though, regardless of that she's done this, that there is a level of mental health problem?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that is a DSM.
I don't. I think she was obsessed with the boy. I've done a deep dive into this and looked into this. I was going to do a video about it all. I've got all the pictures and the screenshots. She was obsessed with that boy. She tried to get him done for a battering her.
Oh, really?
And it came out all a lie. But it was all manipulation to get him to come back and be with her.
So, Steph, with the cancer
she's not
thing,
just done it with that person, though, has she? She's lied about other stuff.
Yeah, she's done it twice
where I
before,
think the mental side of it comes into it.
yeah, with the big C though, Steph, was that with the same lad though?
That was
that Jamie?
That was something that was said on holiday. She said it to people that she met on holiday, but she had still been around this boy before she went on holiday. They'd split up and she'd gone on holiday, and while she was on holiday, she left that holiday, told these people there was a family emergency, and told her mum that she was pregnant. While she was on holiday, she found out she was pregnant, and these people were like, she thought she might have been pregnant, she'd missed her period, but she was still drinking, and they were like, it was very weird. But she told these people that she had had cancer as a child.
So this bit about Jamie as well, the dad, the so-called dad. So Jamie, her boyfriend, the dad to be, he was begging her not to have the baby and to have it terminated because of her health, because of this cancer scare.
Yeah. Well, no, it was. I think he didn't want his mum to. He knew his mum wasn't going to be okay with it, and he was trying to convince her, like, look, we're not in a good place. You're not in a good place. Like, this is not right. He didn't want to tell his mum. She went and told his mum, and his mum obviously had the reaction like, what the fuck? This is not okay. because they weren't together. They weren't a couple. At this point, they weren't together.
Secret plan was tough cousin.
And I believe that she did this in the hopes he would come back and be with her, and that they could be this happy family. And that, you know, I don't think she meant to go as far as she did. I think she was going to have a loss while still pregnant, but it just sort of
got too far.
Just spiraled too much.
I
very dangerous girl.
Actually did get a positive pregnancy test and then miscarried and wanted to carry it on.
Morning, Pags.
Yeah, I think that's what would have happened.
Like
I think she tried to convince him to come back because she was pregnant and we can be together and all this stuff. And then
do you feel then?
Yeah.
Do you feel then with this that being almost a single combined storyline, which it really, if you look at it, is, it's more of an obsession than mental health, because mental health is thrown out there quite a lot. My mental health, blah blah blah. Do you feel that it's more of an obsession than that?
I think I do think she was obsessed with him. And when you say like, oh well, she did this before, it was him she did it with again. She told these people she had already had a child with him. This was their second baby.
I didn't realise that she'd done that with the same bloke. I thought it was different people. Sorry.
It was different people she told, but she had told them that her and Jamie already had a child together and that this was the second one.
Oh, well, that's changed my mind then. Yeah, I think it's obsession.
So if
from what you're saying, that's got to be obsession.
I mean, but then again, I suppose someone's put it in there. Is it when you get to that level of obsession again? Is that mental health? Are you in control of your mental health? If you're doing that, is obsession part of it? It's kind of difficult, and the fact that the impact that's going to have on that young man.
If they're really young as well,
feel sorry
it might have been, she might not have had a chance to be obsessed with another man before this point. So it would kind of make sense that if she's seeking to get that kind of, she doesn't want to lose that attention. She doesn't want to lose that kind of love or perceived love, whatever she's getting from him. She's going to try and keep him around by any means necessary, and that's kind of like part of the thing.
What's your thoughts, Sydney?
I just reckon she likes attention. I think she craves pure attention of everyone. I think she likes people feeling sorry for her. I think she likes people just being attached to her, and maybe it just boils down from when she was younger. Maybe she didn't get a lot of attention when she was younger, and now she's just craving it all the time. You do get that in a lot of cases with things.
I mean, if she's doing it to keep this guy, there's a level of coercive behaviour behind it, 100%. Because you're controlling the narrative of why he's with you and you won't let him go.
Yeah.
Fucking
Can I just say something, Chippy?
Yes?
Right, obviously we do know that out there's people that can't have that. She's sick in the head, in my opinion, you know what I mean? There's people out there that can't have babies. There's people out there that's losing their lives with the big C word as well. It's just, I don't know why they're not saying she's mentally ill, because I would say she's mentally ill.
I think, well, that's what therapeutics trying to explain, is that it's because mental health is not just one platform of mental health. Everybody's got the same thing. Everybody's got mental health is a different thing in it. So therapy were explaining that it's hard to diagnose with what she's probably got.
Yeah, mental health is really complex. It's a really complex thing, and it can look different for each person. Do I think she's got some kind of mental health? Yeah, definitely, because you don't do that if you're a sane person. You just don't. She's definitely got some kind of mental health, whether it's obsession, whether it's but even that, even if it's just wanting attention, that's still a form of mental health. That is still a form of her lacking in something and craving.
No, that's just selfishness. That is not.
I don't know. I think if you go on the depths of it and you go all the way through it, I mean, there are so many people out there misdiagnosed on their condition of what their mental health condition is, that you could, there's almost that level. And I think you have to be really careful. So I understand those levels, but there has to be a level.
That's a question, right? Is it a question,
making it acceptable because of mental health, because it's certainly not acceptable.
Morning, Michelle.
What she's done has hurt so many people.
It's a question, right?
Many people.
Could it be that it's a mixture of a lot of things? So it could be that it's mental health to start with, because normal people don't do this sort of stuff, do they? So mental health, and then a mixture of the fact that she's just got carried away with it, absolutely carried away with it, and then thought, you know what, I can make money out of this, etc. So other factors come into play, not just.
It's a shit show. It is an absolute shit show, and what she's done is absolutely criminal. It's awful, and the people affected by her, this will never go away. The next time that boy is with someone and they tell him he's pregnant, he is going to go through absolute hell because he's not going to be whether he can believe it or not.
Yeah, sorry,
it's
Can I just put it out there that maybe she's just a fanny?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you're all doing now, is giving an opinion.
She's fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
She's a fanny. That's all I need to say. I'm trying not to come in. But she's a fanny, alright?
I blame the Scottish, okay?
Oh wow.
That's what we're saying, isn't it? Everybody's here. I just said, come in and give you an opinion. We're not making a choice here. Nobody's saying it's this, it's that, it's that. We're all giving an opinion of trying to work it. It's a massive rabbit hole, is this really?
It's huge.
Scotland don't claim her. She's not Scottish. She's a fake. Right?
She's Scottish.
And we'll have no Scottish slander in here, thank you very much.
It didn't hurt away with you, you know what I mean? Because I've not done this tonight, you bam-pot. You know what I mean?
Jesus,
just an opinion and a question, and please don't take offence if I say this wrong, but her doing this, with it being like, I know there wasn't in a relationship, but she wanted the relationship, is that not she was obviously playing mind games to keep this lad in her life, is that not sort of God, I can't remember whether, is that not some sort of mental DV?
No, because you don't have to have mental. You don't have to. So coercive control and DV, that doesn't relate to any form of mental health in that aspect, unless they have a diagnosis.
I don't mean the mental health side. I mean what she's doing to this bloke.
No, it would be classed as coercive control. It would be, because you're using something as a weapon to control that person, whether they can do what they can do. So there is that level. But I do think, you know, that you're just generally going to get a nasty person. You know, there's a difference between like shouting, screaming, and having a go at someone.
Yeah, but the mental side is past DV now. You do
also sometimes just get people that don't like being told no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a mess, and we could go round in circles trying to figure out exactly what.
Yeah, but that's not what we're here to do, Steph. We're not here to figure it out. We're just trying to.
Well, that's it.
We're just trying to give an opinions, aren't we, individually? So.
What she's done is awful, and we need to be thinking about the victims who had no idea and were fooled by this, because this.
I'll be honest, if he didn't want that baby in the first place, he's probably praying to God, saying thank you.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Can you imagine how much that's impacted him? That even regardless of, you know, he would have a sense of relief. Yeah, but everything that's gone on before, running up to that point, finding out that this wasn't real. That's got to be a massive mindfulness.
He's bonded with this.
He's done it several times.
I've got to agree. I'm not just saying it, but I've got to agree with Michelle. Michelle, really, she's just a bam-pot.
I think she's just a wee fanny, to be honest.
She's a wee fanny.
You can be a fanny and also like have an underlying thing that is like.
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm not just for the people in the comments. I'm not saying that it's an excuse. I'm just saying I was just trying to give some information about that particular disorder, because it is like there are lots of cases of this and they manifest differently, but it's really scary because you think how, you know, there's not really any treatment, the people around them are going to suffer.
All I'm going to say is I'm glad I'm 59 tomorrow, because you know what, I'm too old to be having any kids now.
You're what, 69?
59 tomorrow, and I am not going to be having no kids. Thank you very much. There will nobody coming with baby Annabelles.
No
Annabelles.
Your age isn't going to stop it.
No Barbie dolls.
Make sure you're at it.
In fact,
you're exactly right, Steve.
We'll get you a reborn, Chippy.
Wow, you will not get me a reborn. Thank you very much. Claire will have something to say about that.
Claire's on the internet now looking for a reborn.
Hello, Hayley.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm covering this case, and I'm doing a deep dive tonight.
How are you? I'm glad I've talked about it. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I did a video 2 days ago. I think it's on like 600,000 views or something at the moment.
Wow.
And I did an update yesterday.
Right.
I said I was doing a video on it, and you didn't give me that reaction.
Thanks,
It's you, Chippy.
Steph, this ain't about you.
It's not about me or you. Whatever.
Obviously, like, she's faked cancer several times and lots of other issues as well. And she's done this several times. She did it once in 2023 where she told everyone at work, and she used the doll once again to pretend that it was a baby. And for 3 months they all thought she had a baby, and she kept updating them with pictures. And you know what? Some people actually are just not very well, like that Ellie Williams from Barrow and Furness who made up about the grooming gangs and beat herself with the hammer. There's some people who are very malicious. It's not always mental health. Sometimes people are just evil people.
Did you read that same comment?
Who's got custody of the other doll?
Why are you breathing like that?
I can't fucking try
I was trying not to laugh when Hayley was talking.
I was trying to be polite to Hayley. I didn't want to fucking.
I thought you were saying wrong.
I didn't even see that.
I was like, what the fuck? Who has got custody of the doll?
God.
Hey,
I'm not paying no attention. You can piss off.
we're trying to be serious in here.
Attached to it by now.
We're not
Everybody would want to give it up anyway.
The house
Can I
fire
just
post
quickly
needs removing
say,
here,
sorry,
apparently.
Chippy, I'm going to jump down,
Yeah.
but it was really nice to come in live and have not a debate, but a conversation, and nobody going at each other.
Of course it is. It's nice, and you know what? I'm glad we did it, because there's all that drama shit out there that we're all sick. Let's just put a message out there to every out there that's all these creators. We're sick and tired of your bullshit bollocks for gifting money and the dramas that you're creating. We're sick and tired of it, and we've said it over and over again. Find something else on the FYP, you bunch of numpties. How's that? There's plenty out there.
I'm going to jump down, sir.
All right, Jess. See you later. You what, Haley?
Haley, can I just ask you, have you ever done a deep dive on that? Is it Kirsten on this?
I haven't. I know other people have, but I haven't.
Oh God, that's a whole other shit show. That's you need good time to go down that rabbit hole. Bloody hell!
I think we should do a deep dives on each other. I think we should do a deep dive on Haley because she's after sausage, and we want to know why.
Haley, I've got a quick question for you. Have you watched that series, The Perfect Neighbour?
Oh my God! I watched it last night and I just cried.
Listen. If nobody's watched it, please go and watch it.
What the hell?
It is phenomenal, and it is probably it is unreal.
Hold on, Chippy, you've got someone called Be Yourself Dylan in here, right? He's just added me. That cunt's got 2-point-something million followers.
Oh, well, look at you.
He's famous.
What's his
Hi,
name?
Dylan. Let's be besties.
Hi, Dylan.
Wait, you stopped a conversation for some bastard having 2 mil
Wow.
Is that it? Bloody
What
hell.
the heck's
famous?
Yeah, are you going to do a thing on that, Haley?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it Monday night, The Perfect Neighbour.
It's honestly, it's such. If you haven't watched it, guys, go watch it. It's brilliant.
Look, listen.
It's so good.
Remove Steph. Sorry, got to remove you, Steph. You got restriction. I don't know why. Listen, Haley, you're doing a thingy on this tonight, a deep dive.
Yeah.
What time?
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So Haley Comet's doing a deep dive tonight at 9 o'clock. I started early this morning because I've got to finish early today, so I've got to be off for 10. Yes. Yeah, I'm not on tomorrow. I'll be on Wednesday. So.
I want a deep dive in that, Kirsten.
On who?
But
Kirsten. I think other people have covered Kirsten. If this, I mean, I don't normally do deep dives. That was just more about it's relevant at the moment on the FYP, and people aren't showing it or paying it any attention. Mockingbird, thank you. So I thought I'd do it this morning. I didn't realise that like Ailey were interested in it and stuff. So yeah. Mockingbird, thank you.
Fascinating.
And did you say you're not here tomorrow?
I'm not here tomorrow. No, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm having the day off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you bald bastard. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Fraser. That was so kind of you.
That's all right, mate.
Happy best birthday, Chippy.
I'm going to jump down. Happy 60th birthday for tomorrow.
59, Paula, get out of here right now. Thank you very much.
Send your bus pass, bruv. Send your bus pass.
Enjoy your
Happy birthday, Chippy. Go and have a bread cake.
I'm going to have a bread cake too, right. Thank you very much. See you all later. Shiv, I think you might have pressed by wrong because you're not coming in. So, right, everybody, I do have to come off early. So, I want to thank you for your attention this morning, for your support as normal. And I am not 69. I'm not having no cobs. I'm having a bread cake. Yes, love very much. So, I'll see you all later. I'll be back Wednesday. Please join me. See what we've got coming up. We'll try not to do all the bullshit FYP stuff. So, we'll try and do something else. All right? See you all later. Thank you, guys. I don't know who's on live now, but go follow them. Go do whatever. Yeah. See you later. Claire, meet you tonight. See you, Liv. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks, Alison. Love. Bye.